MWH didn't just bring the expertise to the job, they put the right people in the room to achieve our goals. And we had a great line of communication, made those adjustments. They put all of the information in front of us so we could make an educated decision as an owner.
I was the assistant project manager on this project for the Saco River Drinking Water Resource Center, and this is Jim Salerno.
Jim Salerno, I served as the project manager on the project. This is a Saco River water treatment facility that we constructed, replacing a plant that was built in the late 1800s, last really updated in 1930. A much needed project. It's a new 12 million gallon a day water treatment facility, serves Biddeford, Saco, Old Orchard Beach, and Pine Point.
So as you enter into the facility, we have the lobby area here, special area for Maine Water. And a couple things that we did here is we incorporated this compass in the floor. This was originally part of the original facility in 1884. We ended up taking it from the facility next door, restoring it, found a nice place for it right here in the lobby, just to make it really special.
The project hasn't been built here in a long, long time. So they wanted to make it accessible to the public. They chose to treat the lobby as a museum, and as Andrew mentioned, we salvaged an artifact out of the old plant and incorporated that in. That was MWH's gift really to our client. We've been treating water out of the Saco River here for a long time, and they wanted to make sure that ratepayers had access to a good understanding of the project. Heading upstairs to the control room and the lab, and then we'll show you how the process works.
This is the heart of the facility here. This is where all the operators can see all the processes, can really make all the decisions about chemical treatment, pump speed, pump operating, and really the brains of how the system works.
It is treated chemically at various places in the process, but the filters really are finishing the water off, gets chlorinated and placed in a clear well, and then it fills up the reservoir that's right up the hill behind us. One story I do like to tell about this room is during construction, I was talking to one of the guys at Maine Water, and he said, hey, what are we going to be able to see from that deck? And if you look at the windows around us, those were originally designed to be entirely cow wall, translucent paint, a $50,000 ad on a $45 million project. So just a nice example of collaboration with the owner and being able to give them exactly what they wanted.
This is the pipe gallery for the facility. So the wall you see here this is the incline plate settlers, flocculation basins. The other side is the filters. So we're seeing right underneath where we were walking just a minute ago. So this is where all the connections from these filters basically get the water from one area to the other.
Down the pipe gallery, one of the things that the owner really appreciated that we suggested during pre-construction was stainless steel piping. It's all Schedule 10 stainless, essentially a gravity process throughout the plant. And it was originally supposed to be steel with expensive paint inside and out. And by the time we factored in the cost of the material and the avoided maintenance for the facility of a painted steel system, we were able to give them stainless steel at a best value for them, and something they're pretty proud of, and we are too.
We have sample pumps stationed throughout the process, and they come up, and these are instruments that are actively monitoring the water quality here, so that we know every step of the process, what the water's doing, and what we need to do to be able to correct that or improve that as it goes through the process. They really wanted this to look like a drinking water facility. They wanted it to look clean. They wanted people to be proud of coming in here and seeing what we have.
The lower pipe that you see here is the water coming directly from the Saco River. The raw water pump station conveys it up here. Down at the end of the gallery, it goes up through a box, through all the flocculation, sedimentation, filtration that we showed you. And then this upper pipe is the water is essentially treated, and our filtered water proceeds down this way and enters into a concrete tank that is the clear well for the facility on the left. The tank you see on the right is the backwash water that's stored up to help us to clean the filters. But this is the finished water. These are the finished water pumps that again pump this treated water up to the reservoir that serves the multiple communities that Maine Water services with the facility.
This project was fortunate enough to win an Envision Silver Award, which was given by the Institute of Sustainable Infrastructure. And that's, it's a real rigorous process to be able to get that award. The Envision Award is all about reuse and sustainable construction practices, utilizing local vendors, subcontractors, and materials wherever we could. Really tried to maximize those partnerships with our local subcontractor community to find unique solutions that would really be acceptable for that Envision criteria. A big part of the Envision process and big reason why this facility was able to win the Envision Silver Award was the preservation of an endangered red maple swamp. Over 250 acres was set aside by Maine Water Company, 5 acres of wetlands that directly feed into small brooks and streams in the area, which protects the local brook trout population and allows native Maine brook trout to continue to grow and develop. A big part of construction is having good partners. And this project had some great partners from the owner, Maine Water Company, from the engineer, Hazen Sawyer, from premier subcontractors like Shaw Brothers. Communication was great between all of us, and we were able to really deliver on the promises we made to Maine Water Company.
They do exactly what they say they're going to do. They're true to their word, they're transparent, and they follow through and meet deadlines when it matters most.
Folks at MWH were great, weekly job meetings, and always were communicating with me on a daily basis on where we were going, what the next steps were. Absolutely would recommend people contacting MWH for their needs. They were great to work with.
Thanks guys for coming along on a tour of the Maine Water's Saco River Drinking Water Resource Center. We hope to have you guys drinking our water sometime soon.